Deputy Sean Grayson has been charged with first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct in the death of Sonya Massey on July 6th. State's Attorney John Milhiser stated that Grayson discharged his firearm inside Massey's home, and the case review does not support a finding that Grayson was justified in his use of deadly force. Grayson remains in custody and will be arraigned on Thursday. Prosecutors will file a petition to detain him under the Pretrial Fairness Act. Massey, 36, was pronounced dead at St. John's, was stolen to her family in private. The footage will be released publicly on July 22nd. Dozens of supporters gathered outside the Springfield NAACP headquarters during the viewing to show support. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump, representing Massey's family, called the indictment an important milestone in the pursuit of justice for Sonya Massey's family.
What happened and how it happened. And certain things are being done right now to make sure that everything is in place so we can have complete justice.
The Sangamon County Sheriff's deputy is being charged with first-degree murder after he shot and killed 36-year-old Sonya Massey.
Massey called 911 early in the morning on Saturday, June 6th, because she was concerned someone broke in. 30 minutes late, after deputies arrived on scene, one of them shot her. The indictment officially came down today.
Well, the family of Sonya Massey finally got some answers today, as Sangamon County State's Attorney John Milhiser brought down a 5-count indictment against Sangamon Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson. But there are still plenty of questions left to answer about this case. Long 10 days of waiting for the family of 36-year-old Sonya Massey and the Springfield community. Up until Wednesday, little information was given about the events that led to a sheriff's deputy shooting and killing Massey at her own home after she called 911 for their help. But after meeting with Sangamon County State's Attorney John Milhiser on Wednesday, the family got some answers. Milhiser's office announced the arrest of Deputy Sean Grayson. Grayson is being charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 1 charge of aggravated assault with a weapon, and 1 charge of official misconduct. In a statement, Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell said, quote, "With our badge, we accept enormous responsibility, and if that responsibility is abused, there should be consequences." And Sangamon County Board Chairman Andy Van Meter said, quote, "We are powerless to right this wrong, but we can seek justice for the victim and for the community." Massey's family was briefed on the investigation, and they watched the body camera video Wednesday. In order to give the family time to process, the county will not release the body cam footage until Monday, July 22nd. But the news of the indictment today was appreciated by the family and the community.
I think we're going to get our justice that we've been out here chanting for.
That's right.
I thank everybody for coming out here peacefully.
State Senator Doris Turner has known Massey and her family for years.
At one point in time, there were 6 families of Masseys that lived on my block. So I watched them grow up. And
she was stunned to hear of Massey's death and was flooded with questions when she learned of the circumstances leading up to it.
So it hurts. It really does. I mean, when I see this happening, it's almost like I could see one of my kids or one of my grandkids.
And she was not alone. Dozens of other activists, some who knew the Masseys and some who were just there to show support, gathered at the Springfield NAACP building Wednesday while the family met with Milhiser. Afterwards, the Springfield NAACP spoke to reporters, saying they were pleased with the action from the state's attorney, but acknowledged more needs to be done.
But the family, and I want to stress that clearly, the family has expressed to us to be patient, let them process this tragedy.
Massey's family hired renowned civil rights attorney Ben Crump to assist in their legal battle with the county and in the aftermath of Massey's death. Crump, who also worked on the George Floyd case, released a statement following the arrest of Grayson. He said, quote, "This news is a step towards justice for Sonya's loved ones, especially her children, who have endured unimaginable pain and suffering since they were notified of the tragedy. We remain committed to uncovering the truth of what happened and identifying the failures that allowed this tragic death to occur."